So I had a subscriber ask about my Gstove and stove jack setup. Originally when I bought this tent, it was not ready for a stove to be in it, meaning it did not have I don't know if you can see it, but it did not have this stove jack in it. I installed this stove jack myself. I ordered it from campcanvas.com or canvascamp.com, one of the two, I can't remember, and it was about 89-90 bucks. It's a metal ring with the screws, and then the inside there is like a silicone material that is able to withhold high heat. So basically, you know, I just put the ring here, drew a circle around to measure it. I cut slits, X's rather, where all the screws go, and just cut out the material and installed the jack, and then it was ready for a stove. So that was it. Nothing much, nothing major to do. The stove is a Gstove. I ordered from GstoveUSA.com. This is the Heat View XL series version. It's pretty small in there. It doesn't really hold a lot of wood. You got to cut the wood up into small enough pieces, and you will be feeding it wood fuel quite often. I would say every 15 to 20 minutes maybe. In order to keep the fire going. So that's probably, I would say, one of the only downsides, but I mean, it works good. It works efficiently. It gets the job done. It keeps us warm on cold nights. Then also we use it to cook on, and we cook my wife cooked one pot dishes like chicken, rice, and vegetables. Also for breakfast we do eggs and sausage and hash browns. And then also we could make brew coffee on here. So I mean, it definitely gets the job done. I keep these bricks down on the bottom just so that the oven is not, you know, on the ground of the tent, on the floor of the tent. You want to give it a good first burn outdoors, just so that, you know, this could get seasoned, and all the fumes will be able to vent properly. You know, when these things come brand new, they come oiled down, so you know you got to burn those oils off of it. You don't want to breathe that stuff in. And the flue pipe, this one here, this bottom pipe here, this extension is an added accessory that I brought, where I could control right now it's closed, and right now there is open, so I can control, you know, how much heat that escapes out of the flue pipe, and then it just goes out into, or it extends up out of the tent. That's probably 3 feet or so above the tent. At the top there, I actually need to get a better extension up there at the top, something that has a better spark arrestor to you know, capture all the sparks. Because, you know, if you're not cleaning this out daily, cleaning the flue out daily, you know, it'll build up, it'll get built up, and then you'll have sparks flying everywhere. And as you can see, that's a burn mark. It didn't really burn through. There's another burn mark, it didn't burn through. Here, my wife got some tissue in there, but that one burned through. This one burned through. And that can be fixed. You know, we could patch those up. That's not a major thing, but it'll be a major thing if we don't, you know, if I don't take care of the problem and get a better spark arrestor, something that will capture those sparks, those embers, you know, as they fly out and onto the tent potentially. So yeah, so that's it. Somebody wanted to know more about my stove jack, because like I said, a lot of these tents, these canvas tents, sometimes will come with the stove jack already in there, but this particular tent didn't. And so I installed this one myself just so I could have my stove in here. You definitely want to make sure it's a canvas material tent that you're putting a stove in. Wouldn't recommend, you know, putting a stove in one of those types of tents over there. Different type of material won't really stand up to the heat. So but that's it. Shalom.